In 2019, North Dakota State University launched the public phase of In Our Hands, a $400 million comprehensive fundraising campaign with a goal to lift up every student, faculty, teacher, and program through philanthropy. My name is John Glover, and I'm President and CEO of the NDSU Foundation. The Foundation's mission is to build enduring relationships that maximize advocacy and philanthropy to support the university. Philanthropic support has grown to an unprecedented level through this campaign. After the first 4 years of the campaign's existence, more than $352 million has been raised towards our $400 million goal. In fiscal 2019 alone, more than $160 million has been raised through the foundation in current and deferred gift support. This historic and record-setting amounts would not be possible without alumni, friends, businesses, and charitable foundations having belief and confidence in NDSU. Since the start of North Dakota State University's $400 million In Our Hands comprehensive campaign, benefactors have supported Bison Athletics to the tune of more than $71 million to support our student athletes, programs, and facilities. Joining me today to talk about the success of Bison Athletics and philanthropy is Matt Larsen, Director of Athletics. Matt, thanks for joining me.
Oh, John, great to be here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, benefactors are supporting Bison Athletics in really significant ways. Can you talk a little bit about what philanthropy is doing to move Bison Athletics and all the student athletes forward?
Well, it's a huge part of what we do every year, and I'll share a little bit of the story because I think it ties back into why philanthropy is so important. And you look at this football season in a microcosm. You know, we start the year at Target Field where there's 35,000 Bison fans, alumni, supporters, donors, all in one space, incredibly passionate. And then you end the season down in Frisco, Texas, winning a national championship, and another 15,000, 20,000 Bison fans, alumni, donors, and supporters there. And just the passion is incredible. But the passion doesn't stop at just going to a football game. It continues over into philanthropy. And so whether it's annual gifts, whether it's supporting capital projects, whether it's supporting our endowments, that's such a huge piece of our operation. And our athletic budget, about 70% comes from annual raised revenue. And a lot of that is through philanthropy. And so that's a huge part of our success. And you know, you don't win national championships just by recruiting, and it's through investment. And the investment that our folks have done beyond the passion of just coming to games has been critical for our success of our student athletes and our coaches, and being able to attract and retain the best to be successful.
Mm-hmm. One of the programs that's been crucial to Bison Athletics for a long time is Team Acres, so the booster club, I guess, if you will. And Team Acres has recently launched a goal they call Drive for Five, which is a goal to get 5,000 members to support Team Acres. Can you talk a little bit about again, why Team Acres is so important to support student athletes?
Well, Team Acres is probably one of our greatest success stories in Bison Athletics, and we have a lot. When you look at an organization, a 501c3 organization whose sole mission is to support Bison Athletics, you know, started back in the 1960s as a small booster club, was raising, you know, probably in the thousands of dollars, and you fast forward to 2019, raised over $6 million in support of Bison Athletics. So it's critical to obviously our success. When you look at our athletic budget, about 70 to 75% is annually generated through the athletics department and through Team Acres. And so it's a vital piece as our scholarship dollars continue to go up, and just other operations in alignment with trying to continue to win championships and be successful and give our student athletes a great experience while they're here at NDSU. Their support is really important in funding those initiatives. And so as we look forward, right now we have about 4,300, 4,400 volunteers. Our goal is to get to 5,000, then to get to 7,500 and to 10,000. And the messaging that's been really consistent, I think, is resonating with folks is obviously capital gifts and endowments are important to us too, but it's the annual support that allows us on a year-by-year basis to invest in our programs, invest in our coaches and our student athletes, and to compete for championships. And so we're well on our way, but that's something that's going to be really critical for us as we look to the future.
And it really is a best practice kind of program when you look around the country, and other athletic programs are trying to generate support in this in a really important way. And Teammakers is certainly leading the way, I think, in that. We talk about the importance of scholarships for student athletes, but in addition to helping them pay for their school, facilities and program enhancements have been a hallmark and a really important part of moving the program forward. Can you talk a little bit about facility projects like the Sanford Health Athletic Complex, Thurldson Park, which just opened up a year ago, and other enhancements that you've done on the facility side, and again, why philanthropy has been so crucial to help make those things happen?
Well, philanthropy is critical here at NDSU. All of our athletic facilities are completely 100% privately funded, and you talk about Thurldson Park and the Sanford Health Athletic Complex. In a lot of ways, both of them have been transformational to our program. A lot of Bison fans or alumni remember the Bison Sports Arena, and was great when it was built in the 1970s, but really over the course of time didn't keep pace with our needs and certainly Division I athletics. And so the $50 million Sanford Health Athletic Complex and Shields Center provides a lot of great things that the BSA just couldn't do in terms of amenities for our teams, a new weight room, locker room space, better office space for our coaches, and obviously competition and practice space, which is critical to our success. And then you look at Thurldson Park, our softball program, arguably one of our most successful programs, won a national championship in 2000, has been to the NCAA tournament probably 10 out of the last 11 years, just incredible success, was playing on a glorified recreation field. And with the investment of a number of donors, now we're looking at one of the best collegiate softball facilities in the country. And so that allows our coaches to recruit the highest level student athlete to come and compete at NDSU. And as we look forward, an indoor practice facility is critically important to our success. We've had a bubble over Dakota Field for the last number of years, which has really helped our success. But it's been a little bit of a Band-Aid fix, and it's temporary. And so having a permanent indoor practice facility that our student athletes can practice in year-round, get out of the elements, because now Division I athletics, it's not just fall and spring. Our student athletes are here all year round, and so facilities play such a critical role in our success. And but it all starts with philanthropy and our donors understanding the impact that investment is going to have on our student athletes and ultimately our success.
Yeah. Been a tremendous amount of success for Bison Athletics. We've talked a little bit about it. Again, philanthropy and support from alumni and friends has been paramount to being able to move the program forward. What things would you like to share, say to our alumni and friends that care so much about NDSU and Bison Athletics?
Well, I think first and foremost, just thank you. As I mentioned earlier, so much of what we've been able to do wouldn't be possible without our friends and supporters and alumni who believe in what we're doing. You look at just the last 5 or 6 years since we've opened the Sanford Health Athletic Complex, since we started offering cost of attendance and fully funding all of our scholarship programs, we've had unprecedented success on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. And so that return on investment is there, and it's real. And just can't thank our donors enough for believing in our vision and providing transformational opportunities for our student athletes that they otherwise wouldn't have. And so just incredibly grateful for their support.
Yeah. Matt, thank you very much. To learn more about how you can make a difference in supporting Bison Athletics and NDSU through this campaign, please visit inourhandsndsu.com to learn more. Thank you.